What's good, Taurus? Very, very happy to have you here today. Sorry about the noise. I gotta adjust my chair. You know the mechanics. Alright, do a little cleaning. I hope that this reading is finding you very happy and healthy. Excited about this amazing energy coming into the collective. Geez Louise, we have a lot going on, especially this week. I'm actually recording this on the 11th of March 2025, and we are stepping into some retrogrades with Venus and Mercury. We also have a lunar eclipse coming up. We have a full moon, and there's a lot going on. So, as I say in every beginning of these videos, we have all of these energies going through us at all times. We have joy, we have self-love, we have nurture, we have hope, all these things going through us all the time. Sometimes some energies are stronger than the others, and whenever you see this video, Spirit wants you to tap into a particular one or 20. Oh, I saw a flipper. Prosperity. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, so the card of prosperity comes from hard work and a love for life. Duh. Now, we don't always prosper monetarily when we work hard, but we can prosper in other ways. We can prosper in satisfaction in a job well done. We can prosper in a feeling of worth. You know, I mean, it shouldn't be, our worth should not be tied to our job, but working hard is different. This doesn't necessarily mean working hard on, you know, a project at work. It could, but more often than not, it's the hard work we do on ourselves, for the world, for our community, for our family, for everybody around us. The things that we put out there, our hard work is about what we're putting out into the world. Our value, our worth is tied to hard work we do on ourselves, say in our shadow work. You know, getting rid of old demons and fears and bullshit that tries to bring us down because misery loves company. Prosperity is also tied to a love for life. You don't have to love everything that's going on in your life right now. You know, you could be out of a car. You could be couch surfing right now. You could be hating your job, wherever you're at right now. It doesn't have to mean that you love the position you're in. Love for life is different. Love for the fact that you get to wake up every day. Even if your life isn't picture perfect right now, Taurus, that's not the point. The point is the fact that you get to go do it. The fact that you can actually change your life. The fact that you can make small steps every single day to change your perspective, to change what's going on in your life, to even change where you live. Like, there are so many options out there for us in the world waiting for us to tap into it. But the love for life has to be there. The love for the opportunity to live this life has to be there, because that's where we're going to find the prosperity. And it's just going to keep coming in. If we're looking at things as, wow, look what I get to do. Look what I get to do. Not as opposed to what I have to do. You watch and see how it changes. You watch. Yeah, maybe you hate your job. But you know how many people out there don't have a job? That don't have a steady income? That are living maybe on assistance or borrowing money or from a savings, and they don't have a steady income. Yeah, it sucks where you have to get up and go every day. Or it sucks what you have to do every day to make money, but not everybody has that opportunity. Your job, finally, at the end of this prosperity talk, is not to be worried about everybody else, but to love your life and what you're bringing into the world, because it's important. You're here for a reason, Taurus. Next, we're going to get an angel number for you before we get into tarot. These have journal prompts and lessons on them, so if you'd like to grab your journal or a piece of pen and paper, or remember that this is here so you can pause the video later on, that's fine. These numbers are going to come into your life. Sometimes they're going to be a phone number, sometimes it'll be a date of birth, sometimes it'll be a life path, or sometimes you'll see it on a license plate and go, oh, holy shit, I saw that number earlier. Oh, I never thought I was going to see 44 or something like that, you know? All right, let's see what we got. Angel number for Taurus, please. Thank you. Number 2, relationships. Number 2, amazing. That's co-creating. That's partnerships. This is relationships. It says community, partnership, connection, support, friendship, and new beginnings. I like to look at the number 2 for so many different things. The partnership I'm looking for here for you to be prosperous about would be with yourself. Maybe even your higher self. Maybe it's with spirit. Maybe it's with the universe. Maybe it's with God. There is a particular relationship in your life that is going to bring you prosperity. You know what it's from. It's something that you need to lean into more. You need to lean into it with gratitude that it's even in your life. The excitement to get to work with this person or entity. Let's go a little further. Reflect on your roles in your relationships. This card may be signaling that you need the support of a community to overcome a challenge, or that you're ready to embrace new friendships or a meaningful partnership. Only you know what this is about, Taurus. Feel free to leave me in the comments, what this is about, and I will absolutely send you positive energy. I'm going to do it anyways, but I can be real specific if you leave it for me in the comments. Plus, it helps the channel. Hit the like button. Consider subscribing. Let's get this done. And now the journal prompt. In what ways can I strengthen my current relationships or open myself to a new connection? Reach out to someone today who could use your support, or explore a new social opportunity that aligns with your values. Because this is a general reading, I'm not really sure where this is leaning. Take it as you will. If this is not resonating with you and this is not your reading, that's totally fine. Check out your rising sign, check out your moon sign, check out your Venus placement. Message could be there for you. We're going to jump into tarot, knowing that this is about a relationship. Whatever this relationship is, you know. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for being here today for the sign of Taurus. We are very appreciative of any messages that want to come through today for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. I'm sure I mentioned this in almost every video, but I don't have a heavy Taurus placement, but I have heavy Taurus placements in my life because I have many Taurus in my life, and I love all of them. I don't think there's any Taurus that I've ever met or that I've continued to have in my life that I don't deeply love. Like, it's not even just a casual thing. I really connect with them. So whatever this is about, if you need to reach out to somebody, reach out to somebody. Reach out. Reach out. All right, we're looking into the current energy. Sorry, we're starting with the recent past, current energy, and then the future energy / what you don't see coming. So we're looking at recent past energy. Amazing. Recent past energy is the King of Wands and Death, which in this deck she uses the Broom card. Because you're sweeping out anything that doesn't serve you. I don't know if you hate that phrase or not because you hear it a lot, but when you think about serving someone something or being served something, if it's not going to make you feel better or strengthen your body or you have no use for it, it's got to go. So maybe it's this old attitude of I don't have enough. This old attitude, the old way you used to think. Tidy up your life so that you can make room for something better. It's not always easy to do that. But here it feels like it's an old way of doing things because you're coming into a very prosperous time in your life. That is the new you. That is the new partnership you have with prosperity. The fact that you love your life, you're passionate about your life now because that's what the King of Wands is. He is so fired up, pun intended, so fired up about his life that he's able to shine his light, as it says, shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. That's what you want. You want to not just necessarily be a leader, but to have the passion of a leader, to bring in more of that, to pull that prosperity in and then send it right back out to where it needs to go. That's what the King of Wands does. The King of Wands is able to take everything that has been brought to him or her. But it's divine masculine energy, right? So everything that's been brought to the King of Wands, all that passion, all that love, everything that's been alchemized by the Queen of Wands in a beautiful glow up, gets sent up to the king. And the king has no fears of things not working, of setting things on fire with his beautiful candle. There's no question about the fact that he's able to send this prosperity out into the world for the people that need it, for the people you're taking care of, for yourself. And then it comes right back. While pulling into the current energy for Taurus. I always say you guys are my fiery earth signs because you're my bulls. So I'm not surprised you got wands, even the King of Wands. Beautiful energy. What do we have currently for? Alright, I saw that too. Two of Cups. Yeah, Two of Cups is the relationship. Some people are like the pumpkin to your spice. Now, maybe you're not a pumpkin spice person. I love pumpkin spice. Not everything. I just like pumpkin spice coffee. Maybe a cookie or something like that, something sweet. But I can't really do the Cheerios or the cereals or any of that kind of stuff. It's too much. But anyways, Two of Cups is relationships. I always look at the partnerships of the Two of Cups as love of the relationship that you have. It could be a relationship with a person. It could be a relationship with a job. It could be a relationship with yourself or your connection with your higher self / God / the universe. Whatever this is, this relationship lets you know that you are the Queen of Pentacles. Because what do we say about the queens? The queens are the ones that do the alchemy, that transmute this energy into, yeah, I have everything I need. There's no need to sacrifice. You can have it all. But this relationship that you have and that you're pouring your energy into with yourself, I hope, and with your feelings about your life, is letting you know you can take care of everything. Like I said before, this King of Wands knows it can take care of everybody around it. So that's why he's shining that light so bright. Hey, like, come on, come over here. I have some, come sit by the fire. Sit by my fire because it's nice and warm over here. What do you need? Have a seat and let me know what you need because I can help you with that. And the future energy for Taurus. Did I see two? Yep. What is that? Okay, I love how it's 2, 2, 2. Come on. The Fool and the Knight of Cups. Now the Fool, she is jumping right in. She is going through this whole deck. All 78 cards with just what's on her back and her little pet. Because she's not worried. Why isn't she worried? Because the Knight of Cups is saying, romanticize the present moment every chance you get. Romanticize your life. See your life through the eyes of someone wearing rose-colored glasses. Because that's what the Page of Cups is, right? The Page of Cups is the rose-colored glasses, the butterflies in the stomach. You're so excited to live this life. But the Knight, which is this, is taking action on that, living their life, going through the whole deck of all 78 cards with no fear of getting their heart broken, because they're romanticizing everything. Even they can romanticize anything. They can romanticize the Devil card as in, oh, look at that fire. Look at me being free from any sort of addiction. They can romanticize the Three of Swords as taking those swords out and now my heart is healed or healing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can transmute anything with these energies. Whoa, sorry. with knocking things over. There you go. Shake it up. Knock it down. Make sure that nothing's getting too stagnant. Shaking it up might need to be what's going on here. But having 2 cards for each vibe is really something. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. It's you putting down the heavy burden, being done. Being done and moving forward. Realizing you don't have to do this by yourself because you have a partner. You got a friend in me. It's with yourself. Excuse me. I'm curious what the second card is since we've been getting 2. Yeah. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. That's what judgment is. You're seeing the signs, knowing that this place you brought yourself to is where you're meant to be, where you're meant to prosper, how you're meant to help other people. Let's clarify, as if we need to. I feel like we got clarifications with each one, right? With, upside down. Clarifications with each card, putting an end to the way you used to think about things, like causing your own tower moment by sweeping out the bad end, switching up the way you used to live your life and see your role in everybody else's lives, is bringing you King of Wands energy, because you know damn well that you can take care of the people around you and yourself. So much so that you can say, you know what, come on over. Come on over. But also, it says here, reach out to someone today that could use your support. Well, if you reach out and you make room to be the King of Wands, which is what you've already done, shining your light to come in and say, listen, I have support over here, come sit by my fire, because you've been able to really grow this relationship with yourself and with your higher power and with the universe and with God, to the point where you're like, okay, I can help this person. I can be supportive of this person. This makes you feel like, holy shit, I can go through this whole deck now. I can go through this whole deck because I've not only put down the burdens and I know exactly where I'm supposed to be because I brought myself here, but I can see things, see the world see the rest of the deck through the loving lens of the Knight of Cups. Absolutely beautiful, Taurus. Good for you. This is not an easy place to get to, but you've done it. Can't wait to see what you do next. All right. In the recent past, I'd like to have that clarified, please. The Tower. Like I said, I told you. The Tower. These are upside down. But the Tower, you cause your own tower moment by burning this shit down. Using that fire to burn it down and then build a new way of thinking. Build a new way of going at life. Realizing that your relationship with your life, with the universe, with spirit, with God, with goddesses and deities and all of it, and your higher self most importantly, you have the power to burn it down and rebuild this. Use that fire to bring that light out there into the world so people can say, hey, there's a light over there. Taurus got our back. Let's go. Current energy is the Two of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. What do we have defining that? Let's see if I can feel what's coming, but I can't. I love that. Six of Wands. I know, they're upside down. I don't do reversals just because I was holding the deck upside down, but the Six of Wands is being celebrated. And you're okay with that. It's not why you do it, but it's a beautiful, beautiful effect. And it's also Wands. You're staying passionate. You're keeping your head high and your back strong and your passion heavy as you walk through being able to help everybody else and being celebrated for that. It's new and uncomfortable and maybe you don't like it, but you're going to get used to it because it's not going anywhere. This relationship that you've made with yourself and with God and the universe and higher powers and all that amazing shit has brought in this prosperity. And the fact that you are so prosperous that you can help other people, they're going to celebrate you. They're going to thank you. They're going to want to take care of you inside and out. You need to let them. You need to let them. And it's new and it's weird, but that's okay. It's good new and good weird. And in the future, what are we clarifying the Fool and the Knight of Cups with? Thank you, Spirit. Well, High Priestess and the Devil. Yes, it was reversed in my... Oh, okay. My deck is not upside down anymore. So we're going to look at both sides of that, and the bottom of the deck says the Knight of Cups again. All right. High Priestess is beautiful energy, and also number 2. I've seen a theme here, my loves. This is all coming from you and your relationship to Spirit, to God, to your higher self and your higher power. The High Priestess knows that this devil energy is done. That would be the reversal. It's being set free from addictions, from the worry, because the worry was your addiction. You're so addicted to not thinking you had enough, or not thinking you were going to have enough to help anybody else, or I got to make sure I do this or I won't have enough. Like, it was that sort of, you thought you were operating from a place of security and locking things down so tightly, and putting such boundaries in place that you couldn't let the good in. You can't keep shit so tight that you're going to close yourself off. Because if you seal yourself in your house, you're going to run out of air eventually, aren't you? Alright, we'll pull in from Moonology to clarify, as if we need to any further. Whoa. Beginnings, accept help, focus, and self-regulation. Beautiful. I did see one fly over there, but they say when one falls on the floor, it's not for ya. So, I'm going to pick it up in a second and check. My nosy ass needs to know, but we'll pull from the Spirit Oracle deck first for one more final message. We did get a lot of Moonology cards today, and it's all about, again, focusing on accepting the help from your higher power, from the universe, from God, from the goddesses, universe, Spirit. And self-regulation about these feelings, of these new feelings, the ones that are weird and uncomfortable. That's part of your beginning. But you need to self-regulate when it comes to the shit. Because no one's going to feel bad that people are celebrating you. Don't ask them to. No one's going to feel bad that you're being celebrated for what you're bringing to people's lives. Sorry. Accept help from your higher self when you need the guidance. Sit with yourself. Meditate. Get good with you. And focus on those things. Focus on what is working. Not on how people are celebrating you, because that might bug you out. But if you focus on why they're celebrating you, it'll make a little more sense to you, okay? The cure for this Knight of Cups, for the Devil, is the Knight of Cups. Because you were carrying around this burden for so long of what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? That it was really, really heavy. So heavy that it was blocking the prosperity that was waiting to come through those doors. It was waiting on the other side of that door for you to just sweep it out. You needed to make room. By getting rid of this, you made room for all this good shit coming in. By using the Knight of Cups, doubling down, by the way, using the Knight of Cups to see through those rose-colored glasses and take action on what you've been able to accomplish, and knowing you don't need to carry this heavy burden absolutely helped you burn it to the ground, and to use that fire to call people in to come sit because it's cold out. This is your story, my loves. If it's not, I get it. Check out your moon sign or your rising sign or your Venus placements. But if you're still here, this is your story, Taurus. Getting rid of this heavy ass burden that you've been carrying around, the fear. Whoa. The fear. Yeah, knocking it down. The fear. Whoa. That was amazing, the way that this came out. The fear, the worry, the concern that, because we didn't look underneath here. That's the Three of Swords. Like I said earlier, the Knight of Cups can see anything positive. The Knight of Cups can see that this is positive because your heart is healed. If you see the other ones that are coming out here, it's the Lovers, which is the choice to see your heart is healed. The Moon, which is, again, going in, looking inside, choosing to see yourself through the eyes, the rose-colored glasses. And the bottom one here is the Hierophant, which is you. It's your power card. You are strong enough, and you've done the research, and you've done all the work needed to get to this next level. Knight of Cups help you see that it was time to put down the heavy burden of worry and wounded warrior attitude as victim, because you're not a victim. You burn this down. You did it. It didn't happen to you. You ended the cycle of the way you used to think about shit. It didn't happen to you. You used that fire to bring people in, and they're so excited and happy for the warmth that they want to celebrate you. You're focusing on how to deal with that, and that's fine. Tap into your higher power. Meditate. Pray. Sit with yourself. Take those deep breaths and accept help from the universe and your higher self when you need to realize that you don't have to sacrifice a damn thing in order to be all of this, because it's coming from inside you. This number 2 here is the High Priestess. It's the knowing. It's the relationship you have to your higher self. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. There's so many synchronicities here that come with the 2s. It's the relationship to your higher self that you need to lean into, so you can access that Knight of Cups anytime the devil wants to come back. Anytime this heavy burden wants to try to creep back in. How did you cure it the first time? Knight of Cups, sweeping it out the door. Anytime you need to, you can do it. The final message today for Taurus says, slow down and take your time. There's no need to rush. No need to rush everything. You're already doing your part. Trust that what belongs in your life is already making its way towards you in divine timing. Absolutely beautiful. Good for you. So when you see those 2s, remind yourself to look in, to thank yourself, thank your higher self for your most beautiful relationship, and also stay grateful for your life. Take care.